Hey guys, so this is going to be more of a serious video. So I've done a response video to Chandler Wilson before. Chandler Wilson is a transgender who's very popular on YouTube. She identifies as agender, but has recently decided to go on testosterone. Like a lot of other transgenders, she wants to go on testosterone to basically prove that she is trans. She wants it to cure her quote-unquote social dysphoria, despite the fact that she has no physical dysphoria. She doesn't even identify as male, but she wants to go on a hormone that's going to make her look like a guy. And she's been posting update videos since I think she first started, but they haven't really had that much in them, so I haven't been really doing responses, and I was really busy during those times, so I didn't have that much time. But now I have a little more time, so I'm going to do this response to her 1 month update. And unlike Milo Stewart, she does actually seem to be experiencing masculinization effects based on her voice and what she's reported. So that's concerning. It seems like the testosterone is actually working for her, and that means it could cause her real dysphoria, considering that she has no dysphoria. So I know I've talked about this before. I mentioned her in my open letter to non-binary YouTubers who are considering transitioning. This really concerns me. If she has no dysphoria, on testosterone she will get dysphoria, and there will be no way of going back. It's gonna be unfortunate for her. She could become very depressed. She could even potentially become suicidal. I know this sounds selfish, but it's gonna make transgender people look bad, because then you have all these transgenders regretting their transition, and that it's gonna make it harder for actual transgender people to get the resources they need. It's all going to be messed up. And so I think there really needs to be better oversight when it comes to administering transitioning medication to people who ask for it. So there needs to be an actual evaluation to determine if somebody has gender dysphoria. And there needs to be good oversight by a competent team of doctors. I'm lucky to have a health insurance provider that does have a lot of specialists in transgender healthcare, and though they do believe some of the SJW stuff, they do have a very rigorous screening process to determine if you actually do have gender dysphoria. But it seems like a lot of doctors don't have that, and it seems like that's the way Milo Stewart and Chandler got through the system, and apparently Miles McKenna also got through the system. So a lot of people are falling through the cracks now. But anyway, I've been rambling on for far too long. Let's just get into the video.
Hey everyone, Chandler here, and this is actually a very special day. This is my 1 month on testosterone, which is pretty freaking wild. Time passing. It's a concept I don't understand. But this will be another cute little unedited video. I kind of like the idea, or like the theme, of just making my testosterone update videos as just kind of like a like little unedited from me to you type video, if that makes any sense. So without further ado, I'll just tell you about the little changes I've noticed. So far, I would say that the most obvious and most notable change is my voice. My voice does sound deeper. Which is wild to me. I didn't think that I would actually start deepening so quickly. I'm excited to have that one change that I was the most excited for start happening so soon.
Okay, so let's break down a bit of what she said. So, she said that at first she didn't expect her voice to drop so early. Now, this is partially understandable because a lot of trans guys do report that the voice change is the first thing they notice, and this was a similar thing for me. My voice started cracking, I think, at a month and a half. So that was pretty early. But I have a suspicious feeling that Chandler hasn't done a lot of research into the topic, because a lot of trans guys already know that the voice change comes on relatively early, and it seems like she didn't know that. And then also she says that the voice change was the thing that she was looking forward to the most. So some people might think, oh, there's no issue with that. But if you watch her video on her quote-unquote social dysphoria, you'll realize the reason why she wants her voice to change is to change the way people will perceive her. She wants people to perceive her as a boy over perceiving her as a girl, because apparently that will make things better for her. That will somehow improve things for her, even though she doesn't even identify as a guy. I don't know. So yeah, that's a red flag to me. If it's not for her, because the thing is that the reason I want my voice to be deep is not so that people will perceive me as a guy. It's so that my voice can be deep and that I can feel more confident in that. Not about how other people will perceive me. And this is a big red flag. If your dysphoria is all about how other people perceive you and it has nothing to do with physical dysphoria, that indicates that you're probably not trans. Of course, trans people do have discomfort regarding how other people perceive them, but it's not just that.
I haven't noticed any, like, mood changes in terms of, like, aggression or anything like that. However, I was told that for some people it kind of mellows them out, and I think I might be on that path because I haven't really noticed like aggression, but I've also felt like more relaxed, just in general, like better mood. It's nice. I will say that my anxiety has gone up a little bit, and that's probably just like situational. Like I can't tell if any of the mood changes are actually like because of the testosterone or because of like what's going on in my life right now.
This is pretty concerning. So, first, Chandler says that she feels more mellow on the testosterone, which you might think is a good thing, and then she says their anxiety is going up. If your anxiety is going up, how are you more mellow on the testosterone? And also, she's saying, oh, my anxiety is probably just situational. Okay, well, I get that it's hard to tell mood changes if you're only 1 month on, but honestly, if your anxiety is going up, that's a red flag, especially considering that you don't have any physical dysphoria. You might actually be getting physical dysphoria. You should go to a therapist or somebody to talk about this, because this is a serious red flag. Anxiety and depression or any other mental health issue should not be going up on hormone therapy. In fact, the whole point about going on hormone therapy and going on stuff to relieve gender dysphoria is that it's supposed to help with your mental issues, or at the very least, not provoke them or aggravate them in any way. Like, I feel a lot better going on testosterone in terms of mood. I still do have issues with anxiety, but it didn't go up on testosterone. It definitely didn't go up. So this really, really concerns me. And I honestly think, Chandler, that you should seek help for this. I mean, obviously, anybody should seek help if their mental health issues are going up, but especially if it's going up on testosterone. That's a red flag there. And you shouldn't just dismiss it as just being situational.
But I'll just throw it in as a little note just in case, by chance, it is by the testosterone. I'm trying to think what else. I haven't really noticed any other changes other than that. It's kind of really just been my throat's deeper. I really haven't noticed any other changes that are like noticeable. That's kind of just it. I do know, however, that one thing that I really pride myself on is the fact that I want to make like education available, like resources available. And I know that a lot of people that are watching this are probably people who are interested in going on testosterone too. I know that when I was interested in going on testosterone these past 4 years, that I would always watch a whole bunch of transitioning videos of people who were on testosterone. So, with that being said, now I'm going to talk about some more slightly less G-rated content.
So, Chandler just lists some other changes that are associated with going on testosterone, and they aren't as important. I'm just gonna skip a little.
Xander said it was normal. Xander's been on testosterone for a few years, so I trust them. I trust them a lot.
Oh, she just called her boyfriend a they. She just called her legitimately transgender boyfriend a they. Honestly, if I were Xander, I would be pretty much insulted by that. Just saying. You're so incredibly PC that you can't even call your legitimately transgender boyfriend your boyfriend.
And, really, that's kind of it. I haven't really noticed any other changes other than that.
I'm gonna skip a little more of the video just because she says some more kind of irrelevant stuff, just to let you know.
But, this past weekend, I actually had the wonderful, the marvelous, the amazing Ash Hardell come visit me. And they just got on their plane to go, visit their family, so they're no longer here. But we filmed some collabs that will be up in the future.
Oh god, she's collaborating with Ash Hardell. Great. Just great. I'm probably gonna respond to some of those videos. And also, she also called Ash a they. Is she just calling everybody they now? I thought Ash was fine with being called a she, so I don't know what the deal with that is.
And also, to celebrate my 1 month on T, I'm trying to do something a little ambitious. A little ambitious.
So, to conclude this video, unlike Milo Stewart, it seems like Chandler is on a substantial dose of testosterone, is legitimately taking testosterone, and is legitimately going through changes, and could very much experience genuine physical dysphoria, which is very concerning. A lot of you may argue that Chandler is 18 now, and she can do whatever she wants. And that's absolutely true. She is 18. She can make whatever decision she wants. She doesn't need an adult to guide her. And I'm not even an adult, so what do I know? But I'm just giving my advice on the situation because I do think this is a very bad decision on her part. And it's a very rash decision, too. Because my decision to go on testosterone, and the decision of so many other trans people to go on testosterone, was made under the careful advice and evaluation of so many therapists, and after months, or in some cases, for many people, years. Hers was just a very, very quick, in a few weeks, I'm going on testosterone, even though I said for months and months on end that I wouldn't. And it's all because of social factors, sir, not because of any physical dysphoria. So to me, that's a very rash decision, a very poor decision, in my opinion, that's probably going to very negatively affect her life, so it legitimately does make a concern for her. So I know this was a more serious video, but this really needs to be said. So, as always, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.